Johnny Hernandez may be the busiest man in San Antonio. Chef, restaurateur, arts patron, and philanthropist, he presides over an empire that includes 11 restaurants, a stone-ground tortilla factory, and yes, even a fleet of La Gloria margarita trucks. His mission is simple: to promote the authentic Mexican cuisine of his Nuevo León and Michoacán forebears. Thanks to his tireless efforts, in 2017, UNESCO designated San Antonio a creative city of gastronomy. Johnny, I have been following and admiring your career for decades. Welcome to Planet Barbecue.
Oh, it's beautiful to have you here, Stephen.
So what do you have for us?
Today we're preparing carne enchilada, which is the perfect weekend barbecue taco to have. So, and you know, like chefs love to say, it's simple to do, right?
It's simple to do, right? We've only spent 2 hours preparing for this one.
The most important thing about a great carne enchilada is our adobo, right? So a Mexican adobo is a seasoning paste. The best way to start is with fresh garlic in our molcajete.
Okay.
So we're gonna start smashing the fresh garlic. All right, I'm gonna add some salt.
I've been told this is a Mexican food processor.
Mexican. We'll keep adding some garlic. We got about 6 of them or so going in there.
Okay.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, if things ever get tough, maybe I can come work for you.
All right, so we'll start adding some of our aromatics that we want to grind into that. We're going to do some comino.
Okay. All right.
You can smell that beautiful comino in there, right? We'll add some oregano. And this is Mexican oregano.
Of course.
Yep. And so Mexican oregano is much more pungent. It has a lot more, to me, aroma and character. Very different from, let's say, the Mediterranean style of oregano.
All right. What about that clove?
And then we're going to drop that clove.
Got to have a clove.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Teamwork. Now, if you want a little bit of heat,
I love heat.
We love piquin. You do. So we're
heat.
going to do 2 piquin in there.
Okay.
So we have these chili piquin, which are, you know, one of the
Little.
native. Yep, small. So that's giving us a little bit of heat. But you see this beautiful paste coming together. All right, so every adobo will have dry chilies. Today's, we're putting 2 of my favorite. We're chile guajillo and chile ancho. The guajillo is very much like a New Mexico pepper, but like an Anaheim, a fresh Anaheim that you may, that are dried. And then the ancho is a poblano pepper. Both of these, we seed, right? So we cut them down the middle, remove the stem, remove the seeds. What I like to do is 20 minutes in hot water, bring the water up to a quick simmer, and then cover them. Let them sit in that hot water for 20 minutes.
Okay, so they soften?
Yeah, they soften. This is what we have here, our dry chilies that are nice and pliable, very soft. So we're gonna start adding anchos.
Okay.
And you're gonna start grinding these anchos. Both of these chilies are very mild. The guajillo chili has a very thick skin. Okay. So we're just taking the flesh right out of the skin. That's looking beautiful. I'm gonna add some more ancho. So I'm gonna do 1 more guajillo. 1 more guajillo. And then the piloncillo. Okay? All right. you want me to take over?
Nah, I'm good, I'm just kidding. This is a beautiful paste.
So this is Mexican brown sugar.
All right.
Right, it has a molasses, you know, it has some spices.
Just that
a little bit. Sweet.
There's a more molasses. It's a little bit more molassy flavor than conventional American brown sugar.
And this is looking beautiful. I'm gonna add some fresh lime juice.
Okay, so.
A little citrus.
Okay.
And then we'll do a little fresh orange in there. You already have a really nice puree. So right now we're just thinning it out with a little bit liquid. And then what I want you to do is stir that in. And then what I want you to do is taste that.
All right, so let's give you that and that, and let's take a taste. To me, this is, it's amazing. It's amazing. Ancho chili reminds me a little bit of tobacco. I mean, you know, but in a good way.
That smokiness, that richness. Yes, yes, no, for sure. We have this really nice piece of pork center.
Okay.
So this is a pork shoulder. This is the center of the pork, the solid muscle. 1/4-inch slices are what I recommend. All right, so now to the final step, and I'll start laying these out.
That really is gorgeous pork,
Isn't
Johnny.
it gorgeous? Yeah. Look at that. I love it. All right, you want to start hitting it with a little bit of the adobo.
So I'll start painting
Yep.
this with the adobo.
Put a little salt and pepper in there. Pretty good job there. All right, so let's get our grill ready. We just need a little bit of oil for our grill.
Here's how we oil our grill grate.
That's a beautiful contraption.
I know, isn't that great?
I'm usually burning my hand with the oil.
Made by a local grill master here, and pretty cool.
We have a nice hot grill. In Mexico, where, you know, a lot of our techniques come from, we do a lot of grilling, you know, really close to the charcoal. You know, Mexican cooking, we're cooking over the heat.
Okay.
We're cooking over
Directly
the heat.
over the heat.
Yeah, directly over the heat, and that's what you want, high heat. Depending on how much heat you have, it'll take 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
So pretty
You
quick.
know. All right, so we got a few minutes on each side. Like I said,
that's beautiful.
depending on how hot your grill is, I mean, if you go a little thinner, you go a little thicker, all of those things that
Nice char,
we
though.
love. Yeah, nice little beautiful color.
Yep.
You just got to pay attention. We don't want to overcook our pork, right? We want to just get it right. Maybe just past medium is where, you know, where we like it. You can see the adobo is nice and charred on there.
Yep.
We're ready to come off the grill.
Johnny, why do you go into a wire rack like this?
Resting pork, for me, is very important. You want that muscle to relax a little bit. You want it off the bottom. You want it to get some air underneath that in circulation.
That's right,
you know.
so the bottom stays crusty. It doesn't get
Yep.
soggy.
Okay, that look beautiful. Wow, look at that beautiful color on that pork. Okay, so we're gonna heat up our tortillas, and these are their stone ground corn tortillas. These will go right on the hot flame. I'll keep them on the center. A corn tortilla that is stone ground is that rustic loaf of bread that you enjoy.
Yes.
Versus a sliced piece of white bread. This is that rustic preparation. You don't have to use your hands.
Right?
But I mean, I'm kind of used to it.
We do have tongs,
Oh,
Johnny.
well,
that,
you know, I can't help it. It's a habit.
Right.
Let's bring our condiments over. We have a little pico de gallo, some onion, a little avocado. What we do is we will julienne this right across. You don't have to put this in taco, but how can we bring you to San Antonio and not make you a taco? We've made them everywhere.
And now you've made them on the set of Planet Barbecue. I am truly honored.
Yes. You can't have a proper taco without some garnish. All right.
Very good.
There we have it.
Show me how to do it.
Give you that. And then, you know, try to get a little bit of everything in there. Great.
Wow. I feel like I'm eating a whole civilization in this taco. The corn tortilla is amazing. The pork, tender, flavorful, spicy but not
Right,
hot.
not hot.
You know what I mean?
I mean, some people will probably add a few more piquin, right? But I think this is perfect for me.
And then
But the cilantro, the pico de gallo.
the crunch of the pico de gallo. Johnny, thank you so much, not only for coming on Planet Barbecue, but for all you do for San Antonio.
Gracias. Thank you so much.
Now, back to the tacos.
Yes.